If you're out of toilet paper, you may want to try buying some from your local restaurants. They can now serve as grocery stores. That's the latest effort by the state to help the industry and consumers alike. News 8's Heather Walker spoke to restaurants who are on the fence about this new idea.
Restaurants have always been allowed to sell goods, but this effort gives training for selling things like meat. However, restaurants I spoke to say it's too much risk for the little reward.
You wouldn't say go to your local establishment to buy toilet paper, but you're going to be able to do that now.
Pizza with a side of toilet paper. Here at Salvatore's on Grand Rapids West Side, owner Jim Tinervia says he would be willing to add that to your order.
If it's just the dried goods, I think would be no problems, like canned goods, toilet paper and stuff like that. When it gets a little dicey is that when you start dealing with perishables. My biggest thing is that handling of it.
How do we know that the meat that these restaurants may be selling is safe?
So they're going to be having to do a lot of labeling. I mean, very similarly to what you kind of see in the stores.
Restaurants are already trained in food safety, and there's now additional training on packaging meat and other foods on the state's website. But Salvatore's is still cooking up and selling food, so they don't have many perishables that aren't being used. Adding that selling goods doesn't bring in the dough like the food does.
Becoming a grocery store, it sounds nice to a certain degree, but it maybe move product, but for the most part, I think it's best served if we keep what we were doing.
Delivery and takeout, but he's willing to help if he can.
And everybody is working together to come up with ways to make sure that we're taking care of each other as Michiganders.
It's up to each restaurant if they want to participate. We have more details up right now at WITTV.com. Reporting in Grand Rapids, Heather Walker, News 8.